Hi everybody, it's me again. I hope you guys are all doing well. So today I'm just going to talk briefly with you guys about the Coach Fall 24 drop, just as far as the collection goes, just my thoughts on stuff. I do currently have one piece from the Fall 24, and then hopefully there's one other one that I really do want to get, but unfortunately, it is currently sold out. So I will talk about that and everything, and then, yeah, just guess talk about that. So I have like my computer right here. That way I will kind of have just everything, I guess you could say, more streamlined, and that way I'm not like going all over the place. So I'm just going to talk about just everything, and then I'm going to show you the bag, and then just kind of go on from there. So the ones that were dropped were the Brooklyn shoulder bag in the size 28, and then the 39, and then you have your Square Tabby. You have the shoulder bag, just like the regular, and then you have the 26, and then you have the 17. And then, of course, you have the Empire carryall. That is in multiple sizes as well. You have the 26, the 35, you have the 40, and that's in the soft, if you will, and then you have the 48 as well. The two smaller sizes of the Empire carryall, those have already been released a little bit prior, but as you know, Coach just did like a major drop of kind of more like everything all together, if that makes any sense. So I'm just gonna give my thoughts on everything, starting with the Brooklyn shoulder bag 39 and then the 28. I have had the privilege of looking at both of them, so I've kind of had the feel of them and the look and kind of all of that stuff. What I find very interesting is that this bag has been out for a little while now, and I feel like it's just now getting popular, or now I'm seeing like everyone talk about it. I'm seeing, Bella Hadid wear it, like all these, big time celebrities wearing this bag, but it's been out for a while. They dropped this one as like an early fall kind of situation. I do remember that, and nobody talked about it really. Like, everybody was just talking about the Times Square and then the Empire. Nobody was talking about the Brooklyn shoulder bag like at all until recently, which I just think is very interesting, and just very interesting in general, just kind of how a bag that wasn't necessarily like super popular at the start and then ended up becoming, a little bit of an explosion, being like, you see really famous people wearing it, you see people starting to talk about it a lot, which I just find very interesting, and that just goes to show, I feel like, Coach's marketing with this as well. I feel like they're really trying to market the Brooklyn, and they're really marketing kind of like, I feel like they're really marketing this fall 2024 collection a lot more than, what they have at previous collections, I feel like. But definitely, like, all of a sudden, I'm just seeing the Brooklyn everywhere. I'm seeing this, just from Coach itself. The essays that are, like, kind of, like, Instagram famous, or, or internet personalities, if you will. And then, some celebrities and stuff really wearing it as well. So I just think it's interesting. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that, and kind of like the slow burn, if you will, of the Brooklyn shoulder bag. Just because, like I said, they did do like an early release of the Brooklyn shoulder bag That was the only one from the collection that they did, and it just, in my mind, it seemed more like a little bit of a flop at the first start of it, just because like I didn't hear anybody really talk about it. I didn't really see anybody really wear it. I didn't see, like, there's like not a lot of promotion with it, and then it was like bam, all of a sudden I feel like you can't go anywhere without seeing it. So I did see it in person, and it's a lovely bag, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love kind of the very minimalistic, kind of just well made, like that kind of bag, which I really do like the approach that Coach is going with this one, which I feel like kind of fits in with the trends that are currently happening. I love just the little stamp of the Coach on the bag. I think that is super elegant and classy, very timeless, which I really do love. Overall, I do think it's a very nice bag. I don't think I'll get it unless it goes like heavily on sale. I don't think the price of it's really bad at all, but I feel like there are maybe other interesting bags for that price point, and I kind of already have a bag that's very similar to that. I have my, let's see if I can grab it without falling over. I have my COS tote right here that I have that's, you know, leather as well. And it's not as structured, I would say, as the Brooklyn shoulder bags are, but it still kind of has the similar vibe and aesthetic of it. And for me, I just feel like I don't need to spend that much money on something when I already have kind of a bag that fills that void for me when I'm not I like that style and silhouette. That's not something I'm like absolutely obsessed with, that I have to get like multiple brands of that, or, you know, so on and so forth. So, but if you are looking kind of for that kind of longer shoulder, kind of hobo-esque, minimalistic, very classic bag, then I definitely recommend checking that out. They have lots of very lovely colors. They have it in the suede now. They have it in, let's see if I can pull it up. They have it in black, they have it in tan. They currently, looks like they have it in the maple, dark stone. So they have it in, definitely, as far as like what I'm seeing online at the, they definitely have several colors out of that. I know that they had like a green color of it. I don't know if they still have that out or whether or not that's sold out now. But that is the Brooklyn shoulder. I'll go ahead and continue on with I'll just be talking about the soft Empire carryall bags and not the other ones. You've already heard my thoughts on the other ones, the smaller sizes. I originally wasn't sure whether or not I was gonna get the soft Empire carryall, but now looking at just videos and all sorts of stuff, I really would like to grab my hands on one, either in the dark navy or the brass merlot, both of which are currently sold out. They still have the black and then the maple. I don't really like, not necessarily don't like, I would greatly prefer the other colors of it, just because the maple and the black to me look very one-dimensional, while the Merlot and the dark navy have a little bit of dimension to that color. They have a kind of almost a different aesthetic to it, that they have that more heritage, kind of worn a little bit look, which I really, really do love. Currently, they haven't officially released the 48. I know they kind of did like a little soft launch of it, where they had like their little larger, as far as following goes, Coach influencers and stuff who worked obviously at Coach stores, the essays, were giving out some of the 48s that they had, and, you know, sourcing that, but they haven't actually like dropped it like on their website or anything like that, which I'm expecting maybe the very end of this month or sometime next month that they'll do that. And then they might be dropping probably the green color, I'm assuming, with the 48. That's what I'm assuming they'll probably do, maybe the 40, but I'm more likely, I think that they're going to do the 48 in that green color, which I absolutely do love a lot. That would be one reason I would get the 48. That I just keep on going back and forth between the 40 and the 48 just because of the size. Originally I was like, yes, the massive, I want that so much, but now I'm like, how practical is that really? I really want to actually wear this bag out and stuff, and I'm not sure whether or not the 40 is a more realistic size, if that makes any sense at all. So I really would like to see one in person. Excuse me. I have yet to see one in person, but that's definitely something I would like. So, but anyways, if I were to get the Soft Empire carryall bag, it would have to be at least the dark navy or the Merlot or that green color that is yet to be released. Because I really do like how slouchy and just soft and everything that it looks like in all the photos and stuff, and it just has just this amazing vibe and aesthetic to it, which I absolutely do love. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll come out with those colors again, and then maybe I can get my hands on one and see if this is really something that I'm wanting, kind of thing. Because I don't want to just get a bag and then not like it but still keep it, kind of thing. I want to make sure that I actually really do enjoy it, that I'm really going to use it, and then, you know, go from there. So that is the Empire carryall, which has just been all over, I feel like, the internet as well. People are very much so talking about it on Reddit, on Instagram, all over the place. I'm just seeing it everywhere. I have a little bit of FOMO, so there's that. So that would be the Soft Empire carryall. Again, the two sizes, which I think the 48 will be coming out pretty soon. And then we have the Square Tabby. They have just like the regular size, which is just called the Square Tabby shoulder bag. And then you have the 26, and then you have the 17, I believe. I don't want to lead you guys astray, but I'm pretty positive. Oh, excuse me, sorry. So, and those ones are in, let's see, it's different between the size. The larger size, the 26, I believe, is just in that black color, while the regular size and then the 17 all have different colors of it. So, of course, let's see, let me pull everything up for a second so I can... So it looks like they have black, chalk, Merlot, they have forest, and then they have dark navy. Currently, it looks like the forest has been sold out, which is such a stunning color. Absolutely love it. Again, I think they're going to have the forest with the Empire carryall, with the Soft Empire carryall. Probably, I'm assuming, in the 48. But it is just absolutely stunning. All the colors are really beautiful in this, especially I love the Merlot, I love the forest, I love the dark navy. Again, it just kind of has a little bit more depth in the color and the aesthetic and the style. I think it just looks very well off of that. Again, this is one I feel like that was talked about quite a bit, and then I feel like when it got released, it's not as talked about as I kind of like was expecting it to be. I feel like the Empire carryall, even a little bit the Brooklyn have kind of maybe overshadowed it slightly. But again, I feel like this fall 2024 kind of collection release is so solid. I think Coach really knocked it out of the house with this collection. It is just absolutely gorgeous and stunning, and just so many people are talking about it, which is awesome. It's very great for the brand, and I'm very happy and excited that more people are getting into it and talking about it, and so on and so forth. So I did end up picking up a Times Square Tabby. I got the smaller size, so this is the 17, I believe, and I got it in the color Merlot. Originally, I wasn't actually going to get Times Square Tabby at all, just because I do have multiple of the quilted tabbies, and I was like, it's just another quilted tabby, I don't really need it. It looks more of a square than like the baguette size, like I don't really need that. But I saw it in person and I gagged a little bit. Like, oh, sorry. I'll talk about that in a second. And there is another size of the Brooklyn shoulder. It's in the size 23 as well. So there are 3 sizes of that. My apologies. I don't want to lead you guys astray in any way with that. So there are 3 sizes of that one. 23, 28, 39. Okay. Anyways, I'll get back to the bag, but it is absolutely gorgeous and stunning, and I saw in person and I was like, this is a beautiful bag. Like, I'm actually kind of blown away by it. So I will stop yammering on, and I have it right here for you guys. And it is just such a beautiful bag, and it just feels so amazing. Like, I can't begin to describe it. Like, it is stunning. So it comes with, you have your long body strap. This is made in the Napa leather, and the quilting on it is just, it's so cool and interesting. I absolutely love it. Then it has that brushed kind of like brass hardware. It has your C, and then the little button clasp is just one of those that you push and then you pull. It doesn't have like a little locking mechanism at all. Comes with the long strap, and then it also comes with this shorter strap as well for like your shoulder, which is absolutely gorgeous and stunning as well. Here, let me get up for a second. So it's in this chain with the leather woven through it. It is such a good, strong, high quality chain. I'm obsessed with it. It's like, hey everybody, sorry my camera died. I kind of knew that was happening. I was like watching the little battery go boop. But anyways, they have this smaller shoulder strap right here, which is just, it's so beautiful. I absolutely love it. Let me take this one off and show you guys what it looks like, that one on. Struggling a little bit. There we go. So here she is with this chain right here. Just absolutely gorgeous and stunning. You can adjust it a little bit right here. As far as the crossbody bag strap goes, it is quite long actually. Even for me, again, I'm a little over 6 foot, 6'1". So, and it actually goes pretty far down on me as far as the crossbody strap goes. But this is just, it's so pretty. And then on the back right here, we do have a magnetic clasp, and then a little side back pocket. It does have a leather rim on the inside, and then it is canvas right there. I do have some stuff in it right now just because I ended up using it a little bit. So, as far as the interior goes, let me pull everything out. So it is, you have your little, oh, you can see, little Napa leather stamp right there. And then right here, I can bring the light a little bit. See if that will help. Kind of, no. So we have a main front pocket right here. Again, you have the canvas. You have a little slide slit right here. You have another pocket, and then you have a zipper right here. That's kind of attached to the back part. I personally, it's not like a deal breaker to me, but I really wish that it was just one open kind of square compartment for the whole bag itself, and that they didn't really have this divider in it, that it was just one full big compartment versus having this divider here and then a little zipper thing right there. To me, I won't get the maximum amount of space out of this bag because of that, but to me, it's also not a big deal breaker for that, just because everything else about this bag is just absolutely stunning, and quite frankly, kind of how I am and how I have been lately. I either go with a smaller bag that really just holds like my kind of necessities, if you will. Like, I'll have my wallet, I'll have some chapstick, maybe hand sanitizer, a small hand cream, and then like my EpiPen, and then I'll just call it a day. Or I'll use like my massive Rogue 39. So for me, I don't really use or gravitate towards like more medium-sized bags. I'll either, you know, have a smaller one or I'll have a really larger one. That's just kind of how I've been lately. So for me, I don't really need the larger size of the Times Square, just because I feel like I don't need to be spending money on something that I don't necessarily need to have, if that makes sense. Like, I don't need that extra room, just because it ends up turning it more into like a medium-sized bag anyways. So that all being said, like, having this little slit thing in the middle, it doesn't really affect me like a ton. Do I find it a little bit annoying and wish it was just taken out in just one big compartment? Yeah, I do, but I'm also like, meh, it's not that big of a deal for me. But if that is something that is going to be a big deal for you, definitely something to keep in mind and consider when getting, if you are getting this bag. I'm not sure what the other sizes are, but I believe all the sizes still have that kind of middle dividing part and then the little zipper on the end as well. So definitely something to think about or keep in mind. Another little thing that, just something to keep your eye on. Obviously, I have just gotten this as of most everybody, but I have noticed that you might have to be a little bit careful as far as your strap goes and rubbing against the side right here. I don't know, I mean, this is Napa leather, so to me this feels very soft and buttery and smooth, and I am a little bit worried that I'm gonna get a lot of wear and tear on the sides right here from the sides of the straps and everything. That could just be me being a little bit paranoid with it, but that could also be a point of contention where you're gonna get a little bit extra wear right there, and you know, just something to keep in mind. I do have kind of other bags that are kind of similar to this one, just so you can get like a little bit of a comparison, and I can just give my little kind of thoughts on the matter of it. So I have right here, this is the wristlet version of the Tabby, and originally this was like, the reason was like, oh, I don't need this one, I have this one, but I love this one so much more than I do this one, and that's saying something because I absolutely love this one. If I didn't have this one, I probably would get maybe 2 of these. One in black and then one in the funner color. But I still obviously really do love this one. It is still a very good bag, which I love and will forever cherish a lot. But for me, I don't know. Like, this one is just, this is just so beautiful, and I just love kind of like the quilting on it. I love the leather color of it. It is just stunning. So for me personally, I do love the Times Square tabby a little bit better than even like the quilted tabby, which I do love a lot. Even probably more than like even my denim one, which you guys know how much I love this one right here. As you can see, just like the size comparison, it is quite a bit, this one's quite a bit larger. It's about the same height-wise as, what is this one, the 26? This is either the 26 or the 33. I can't really remember, sorry. But, I have a video on this one, you can check that out so you can know the appropriate size. Let me see if I have the tag in here, actually. Don't know if I do. I don't think I do anymore. Well, don't listen to me, I don't know what I'm talking about. But I love this one, obviously. But to me, I think I like, originally, I thought I liked the baguette kind of style a little bit more. But after getting my hands kind of on the square version, if you will, I actually prefer the square version better. I just like, I don't know. I like it a little bit better. Originally, I thought I didn't because I have one more, the Pillow Madison, which kind of has a more square shape. But this is also very fluffy and puffy. The quilting on this is not, it's not a pillow. So when I'm picturing like a square, I picture this one, which is very pillowy, which I wish they did like one big open container like this, but I feel like it doesn't have, it's just a lot more bulkier, if that makes sense, because it is a pillow bag. And I just don't think the quilting on these guys are as nice as the quilting on the Times Square bag is. Just because I feel like it has a little bit different kind of like design to it, which is a little more fun and exciting, and it's a little bit different. And I just really love and appreciate that, and I am just very excited about this bag, like a lot more than what I really think I was going to be about it. I remember seeing it on the runway and like, oh, that's a really cute bag, I really like that. But again, I already have kind of like ones that I thought kind of filled that void. But seeing this one in person definitely changed my mind about it, just because it is such a stunning bag, and I'm very, very excited and thrilled about it. And it kind of makes me a little bit excited and thrilled to see the Empire carryall, just because of how well made and crafted this one is. Again, the only thing that I wish they did was that this was just one big open compartment. But again, for me, it's not a deal breaker. But I know for some people that might be. Whew, I feel like I've just been talking a mile a minute. But again, if I had to choose between all of my quilted bags, I would definitely pick the Empire over the quilted tabbies. Just the standard quilted tabbies, because this is technically one as well. I definitely think that it is my favorite so far out of all of them. But this is has such a great, I feel like this is one that you can dress up and down very easily. It can go with a lot of different kind of outfits and all that stuff, which it's a very versatile bag, which I think is really fun and cool. And I'm very, very excited to wear this one out a lot more. Let me see if we can get a better... So you have your zipper here. Sorry, this is just, it's not going well. And then you do have your story patch on it, but it is just very dark and you can't really see anything in this bag. But I just think it is gorgeous, and I'm very excited, as you can tell as I'm rambling on about it. But anyways, that's kind of like my thoughts on the Coach drop. If I do get the Empire carryall, I'll definitely film another video for you guys just going over that. If I do get one, it'll be obviously the soft one, just because that's the style I like and just what I've seen. And then, oh, I got one more thing which I think is really cute. This is from the outlet. Technically the Empire one is from the outlet as well. Coach did give out some of them to the outlet stores, so definitely if you don't have the boutique, definitely go to your outlet and ask like, oh hey, do you have them out yet, or have them in the back, because they may not actually have them out displayed. So definitely something you can, go out and see. But anyways, I got a little charm which I think is really cute. I am kicking myself because I did see the Nolita 19 in this print with the boardwalk and then the ice creams, and I was like, I really wanted it, but then I was like, I don't want to spend the money, and then lo and behold, they're all gone, so I never got one. But they still had some of the kind of the charms out, which I just think this is just so cute, and I'm trying to figure out what bag. Maybe I'll put it on this one for right now. I want to attach this to, but I just think this is just such a cute little charm. I love ice cream, and I'm about to go eat some ice cream when I film this video. But I just think that is just so cute, and I just and the Coach was having like a 20% off sale, at least my outlet was, so I got the charm a little bit cheaper, because as you guys know, charms are kind of outrageously expensive. So there's that too, but I know you guys all know that. But love the little ice cream. Definitely want to get more. As you know, Coach has like just released one for the fall 2024. They have like the apple, they have they have the pretzel. I know on the runway show they had the Statue of Liberty and a taxi, so I'm assuming they'll probably release those maybe the same time that they do the Empire 48. They'll release some charms with that too. But as far as the ones on the website, they just have the apple and the pretzel as of now. But definitely on the runway show they have more charms, so definitely something, to keep an eye out for as well. I really think I kind of want the pretzel, because I feel like everybody's getting the apple, and I want to be different, I want to be quirky, but I think the pretzels are really cute. So, and the taxi, if the taxi ever does come out, I kind of want the taxi too, because the taxi looks really cute as well. But anyways, in the back of this, it just says Coach New York on it. And then this is just like a little outlet thingy-mabob. And it's a leather material, and then this part right here, there's like little sparkles that actually will probably flake off. If you rub it. So I'm gonna try my best not to like rub it really hard. So yeah, I feel like losing my voice. But I hope you guys all are doing really well and enjoy this kind of I had to get this video out because I feel like everybody was getting theirs out of because everybody's getting their shipments in, or they're finding them in stores and stuff like that. But had to get this out. Absolutely love this bag. Highly recommend getting at least the Times Square Tabby. So yeah, anywho, hope you guys are doing well, and hopefully in the next one, or the next future ones down the line, I will have the Empire carryall to share with you guys in the desired colors that I want. So anyways, hope you guys are having a great week, and I'll see all y'all in the next one. Ciao.